What's up, y'all? No, I'm not in the truck right now. I'm in a motel Quality Inn. Just had a shower. Uh, Waiting on my meat load. It don't pick up until Sunday, or possibly tomorrow night. So I figured I'd get out of the truck for a little bit and get a room. Show y'all a quick little tour of that. My shower bag and whatnot. Hat, soda, my dinner, my soup. Bathroom, my scrawny ass. That's really it, y'all. Well, I got a fridge too. But anyway, I got this room for 2 nights and show you the view real quick too, I guess. So, nothing too special, you know. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is the trucking industry. What's happened to the trucking industry and the brotherhood that it used to be. Watching a little TV too, but I got it turned down from a video. What happened to what the trucking industry used to be? All I see guys doing nowadays is bad mouthing each other and calling each other super truckers and not being there for each other and making fun of one another, or sitting in their truck taking a video of how this driver can't back and things like that, and then posting it on Facebook and that dumb shit. And it's just like, that being one, get your fat ass out of that truck and go help somebody. Go help your fellow brother. I do when I can. I do everything I can to try and help sometimes, and sometimes out here on the road too. I see a lot of drivers with bad road rage. Very bad road rage. I can give a quick example. I was on I-59 in Mississippi. Probably about 2 weeks ago at this point, 3 weeks ago. On I-59 Mississippi about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was coming up on this white 2001 Ford Explorer 2-door. They're doing like 55 and a 70. And I'm over here doing like 67. And I see that I'm closing in my gap pretty quickly between me and the vehicle in front of me, the Ford Explorer. So I get over in the left lane to go and pass it. Something suspicious about this vehicle told me to get away from it. Kept acting really weird. And I'd go to pass it, then it would slow down. It would get back there by my trailer, then it'd speed back up by my door, then it'd let me pass it a little bit, and so on and so forth. Like, it kept doing that, kept acting real weird. And so I hit my brakes, and I let way up, and I let them go on, you know. My foot's pretty quick when it comes to that brake. Believe that. And I had a driver behind me. He didn't like that very much. He thought I was brake checking him, but little did he know, he had no idea what was really going on. He didn't see what I was seeing. And he had real bad road rage, and he was riding my ass. I mean, it was probably a quarter of a second off my bumper. And I slowed all the way down. I went down to 25 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour zone. I said, "You want to ride my ass? I'll slow way down." So I slowed way down. He flies around me. He completely tries to run me off the road, but fails. He failed. Put his brights in my face. I got dead up on his ass and put my brights right in his mirror, dead on his mirror. And he brake checked the hell out of me. Once again, he failed again. He wanted me to hit him. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I guess you could say when it comes to driving a semi anyway, I'm too quick. Anyway. And just that example, he could have caused a major accident. I was just slowing down to let this suspicious vehicle go on about whatever the hell they're doing. And I wanted to get away from them. And he didn't see that, and he didn't know that. I hollered at him on the CB. I had a few words to say. There was a rest area coming up. And, you know, nothing happened. You know, he kept going and shit. I kept going, whatever. I ain't scared of no truck driver out here or anybody, period. You know, I'm the type, let's say I was to get into a fight with a truck driver, okay, and let's say this is some 300 pounder, some big ass dude, and my 130 pound ass, my scrawny ass, I know I'm gonna lose the fight, but do you think I'm gonna back down? No. And that's just one example, you know. And like, had me and that driver stopped, he probably just would have went off on me and things like that, and I would have told him the situation and went off back. Truck drivers out here these days, they just don't have courtesy for one another. It's like we're all enemies against each other, and I don't really understand that. You know, we're supposed to be in this together. We're the ones out here leaving our families to provide the needs for those who are at home every night. You know, we got to provide for the families, for the parents, for the kids, things like that. You know, when we leave home, and every truck driver knows this, we never know if we'll make it back or not. We never know if we'll make it back. And that's just all there is to it, you know. Always expect the unexpected. And even if you're not a truck driver, always expect the unexpected. It's a crazy world out here, man. I think, just like my dad, I want to do this until the day I die. I don't want to die in a hospital bed. I don't want to die at home. I want to be in a truck stop, and I want to be in my truck in the sleeper, in the bed, almost like that, in the bed. Hopefully be really old, you know, like 80, 90. I want to be alone. Then I'll be shipped back to my family, and You know, as that time gets closer and things, you know, I'll have money put up for a small funeral service, and for me to be cremated. They'll burn me, turn me into ash. So, but anyway, that doesn't matter right now. We don't need to talk about that. But you know, truck drivers out here, we need to respect one another and not be so against one another. And that's all there is to it. And more, I'm seeing more of it. I'm not racist against any race or anything like this. So this next thing I'm gonna say, some might say that's fucked up. Some might say this. Some might say that. We're getting more and more people out here that don't know how to speak English or read or write. And they're getting in trucks. And they're causing a lot of problems. Causing a lot of problems. I see that more and more and more. I'm not sure what all else I gotta say. I'm kind of tired if you can't tell, but I wanted to make a video and talk about how truck drivers are not there for each other. Brotherhood in trucking. And all I can say is be there for one another. Like I said, it seems like us truck drivers are becoming enemies against each other. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, guys. It's completely ridiculous. Get out and help your fellow driver. Man, woman, whatever. We got women in this business too. Get out and help them. You know, women in this industry. I don't point fingers at this industry. I don't say that it's more of a man's industry than it is a woman's. And it's not more of a woman's industry than it is a man's. But women are the ones that are an easier target, I guess you could say. Look out for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just know your situational awareness. Know what's going on around you all the time. Well, I just really screwed up my hair. Know what's going on around you all the time. You know, don't be that big bad wannabe bully. Don't be that person that, well, I'm an owner operator and this and this and this, and I have my own LLC or my own business or whatever, so I'm better than you are, because you're not at all. So let's look out for each other in all ways, every way possible. Stop fighting with each other and all this stuff. I'm seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook where truck drivers are getting in fights, things like that. Why? Why? Because one of you most likely had road rage before you took that exit in that truck stop and y'all was getting into it, going back and forth. It's becoming a really depressing industry out here. I feel alone because I am. And I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. Perfectly okay with it. Doesn't bother me one bit. I could be the only truck on the road as far as I care. But like I said, let's look out for each other in all ways possible. Y'all have a safe night out there. Remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when I post another video. Y'all have a good night. Peace.